Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Okay, so if anything's amiss today, it's because I don't know if anybody else noticed, but I did not have the stream scheduled, and I didn't realize that because normally I have it up ahead of time. But I may or may not have deleted my entire active scene earlier today, this main scene here with all the cameras, and I had to completely redo it. And in all of that panic, I may or may not have forgotten to schedule the stream. So I was like, oh no, 2 minutes before I was going to go live, and I quickly got it up there. So yay, everybody's here anyway. All right, let's go ahead and scroll on up. Let's see, who do we have here? We have Ariane and Ashley and Madison and Mary and Rosin. Hello, hello, hello. And Rhea and let's see, Evelyn. Hi, Evelyn. And Shy and Tammy and Aspie and Daniela. Let's see, Rosalind and Kenny. I think I say Kenny, but Momo. I usually repeat names just because I'm going through it. I don't want to miss anyone. Tara Lynn, Tanya, hi, hi. Let's see, Pat. Make sure I'm not missing anyone. Oh, the woman of the hour. Hello, Shannon. We have a little surprise for Shannon in a few minutes. Let's see. Okay, I think that's... Oh, and Patty. Hi, Patty. So hello, everyone. And Sylvie. Hello, hello. Okay, so Shannon's here. We got like 30 people in here already. I know, darn autocorrect. Hi, Shannon. All right, so let's see, quick catch up over the weekend. We finished, we finished our teapot page, we finished our witch page, posted a new video late last night. I did a how to color every leaves in every Johanna book. So what I did is I chose leaves from every page. Hi, Deborah. And hi, Cheryl. So this was the leaves in Secret Garden, and I used different tools as well. Secret Garden, Enchanted Forest, Lost Ocean, these ones here. We got World of Flowers. We had Johanna's Christmas. We had Magical Jungle. Yeah, Magical Jungle. Trying to remember each book now. Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. Yeah, no, Allie, I just, it was a busy day. How to Draw Inky Wonderland. So we had all of them. So yes, super, super exciting. Okay, 35 in here already. All right, we didn't have many announcements, so I'm thinking we might just jump straight to our surprise here. Now, this is something new that I want to try out, so we may have to make a couple adjustments at the beginning. So I am going to start with, I'm going to turn off the music or pause the music here. Okay, music is paused, and then we're going to turn this up here. Of course, no, I just didn't schedule it because yay me. Okay, and then I'm going to open this up. Bear with me here. Okay, I think we're unmuted. If it's too loud, let me know. Let's see.
You're
all right.
Fine.
Okay, we're good. All right, now, ladies, if you have my stream on in the background, make sure you turn it down. Otherwise, we'll get an echo. All right. So let's see. Rosie, go ahead and unmute. Belinda, unmute. Allie, unmute. I don't know if Rosie can hear me. It looks like her headphones are on too. Okay, perfect. We'll give them just a couple seconds. Allie, Rosie. Okay, we're
everyone.
Hi, okay, I think we're all here. Okay, so the question is, let's see. Can chat hear everyone? So everybody say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi out there.
Okay, so is it loud? Is it too loud? Can everyone hear everyone? Chat, let me know. Let's wait for them to respond here. Yes. Okay, perfect. Okay, hey. Shannon, we have a little surprise for you, Shannon. And if anybody quickly wants to jump in Discord, if anyone wants to jump in Discord, feel free to jump in the community hangout channel real quick. I'll give you like 30 seconds here because a little group of us in here, we are going to sing Shannon happy birthday. Okay, so if you want to get in now. I know that's like, if you haven't used Discord before, that's going to be kind of hard to do pretty quick, but we'll give you just a couple more seconds, just in case. That's going to be kind of hard to do pretty quick, but hey, who's got me on there? Right, Allie? I know. Well, this is kind of a good test run too, just to see if this can work. We're using the Discord audio function here. Plus, we all got to chat earlier, so it was super fun. Okay, all right. I think we are ready to go into this. Shannon, are you paying attention? Shannon. Gotta wait for her. I want to make sure she's listening. She's got her sound up because this is for her. In the meantime, do. Actually, let's. Oh, right, copyrighted. Oof. There she is. All right, so let's see everybody who we've got in here. We have Allie and Tammy and Ashley. Hi, Ashley. And Belinda. Hello. And Evelyn and Rosie. Hi. And Steve. And Carolyn. Got a nice little group of people here. All right. You do that all the time. Okay. All right. So we didn't even, I guess everybody knows the happy birthday song, right? I guess we didn't really practice this beforehand. Everybody knows it, right? Rehearse. Oh, no, we didn't rehearse. Okay. All right. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shannon. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Oh, I forgot I have this little thing. Yeah, there you go. I have this little thing too. Yay. Happy birthday. Verica, the link is in the description below, or you can type !Discord. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
We need to work on our timing.
A little bit, maybe.
Like robots.
I know, right? We're all the, you know, for it's not bad for a group happy birthday all the way around the world. Oh man. All right. Well, that was fun. We're going to have to do this again. I have a plan to maybe do a live Q&A in the future. Now we know that we can do it. This can work. But mainly, Shannon is our lovely mod, so we wanted to wish her a happy birthday. So again, here we go, everybody. Happy birthday, Shannon!
Happy birthday, Shannon!
All right. Thanks, everyone, for singing. We'll start some coloring. Okay, let's see. Let us make sure I'm muted again. All right, are we good now? Let's turn our music back on. Oh, that was fun. It worked. Okay, hang on. I gotta get everything back up now. There we go. Gotta turn my music down. Perfect. Oh, I'm so glad that worked. I'll have to watch it back later to see how it really sounded. Okay, we're gonna take our birthday cake off. Happy birthday, Shannon! You crashed the stream. You're good. You're good. Oh man, I'm like tearing up because I was laughing. All right, sip of tea here. But yes, that audio thing. Black screen. What? Are we good? Does anybody else have a black screen? Try refreshing if you've got a black screen or not, because it doesn't say I've got any issues. Ah, that was good. All right, just adjusting things now. Adjusting things. Okay. All right. So thank you everyone who came in and joined us. That was super fun. I know that we were trying to get that. This is why my music teacher says no singing over Zoom. I know, right? But I think it could work later. If we want to do like a Q&A, I think it could be really fun. I just need to get a little bit more skilled in that. But it's our lovely Shannon, and we're all over the world, so we thought a happy birthday song would be good. Now we're in sync. Okay, awesome. All right, well, yeah, so happy birthday, Shannon. So we are working on our fairy pumpkin house here for Spooktober. So we're going to get a jump in on that. I don't think we had any more announcements. A lot of the Spooktober Etsy pages are still going to be on sale. So go ahead and the choir will get better, I promise. We'll just practice, you know. We got to get some harmony in there and everything. Got a little bit of glare from the light there, but that's okay. Anyway, yeah, so if you still want to pick up some Spooktober images, the Etsy stores are in the link below. Yeah, you like that, Ashley? That's good. I'm going to play it back later because I'm really curious to see how it sounded, because I only hear, you know, what I hear in my mic. I don't hear what you guys hear. So, yeah, I'll be excited to see that later. But it was fun too, because we all got to kind of hang out and chat earlier today. So if you guys ever want to chat, feel free to utilize the channels, or you can call each other like in Discord. We don't need each other's phone numbers to talk to one another either, so that's nice. Okay, so why don't we jump in and do some leaves, kind of warm up. I mean, there was that leaf video I put out, so it seems fitting. Gosh, I wish I could get rid of this glare here. That's okay, that's better. This light is supposed to help with the light, not glare on the pumpkin. Here we go. Okay. So, and now I'm like talking all fast because I was all like nervous to see if it work. Oh, Evelyn. Such a cool hippo. He's a cool hippo. Can we get some hypes in chat for Evelyn? Exclamation point hype where you can use your emotes. Thank you, Evelyn. That was fun. We'll get more smooth at doing the group thing, but I think it has potential for a lot of fun in the future. Thank you, Evelyn. You are so sweet. Okay, I feel like I'm out of breath almost now. I got way too excited about that. All right, one more sip of tea here. All right, let's go ahead and do some leaves, shall we? So we are using the Faber-Castell Polychromos with probably a little bit of white Prisma or the Caran d'Ache if we need it. And then, does Discord work with a cell phone? Yeah, it should, as long as it's a smartphone. It's an app that you download. So you just download the app, and you can do the audio thing just fine. I mean, if you do it without headphones, you're probably going to pick up a lot of outward noise. Okay, so, oh, you know what? I didn't grab my chart here. Okay. So how was everybody's weekend? I gotta get, normally like the few minutes before stream, I'm like, you know, I guess getting myself prepped. Psyched isn't the word, but it's like, then I wanted to make sure that that worked well. So my brain is feeling a little jumbled, especially when I realized that, oh, I hadn't scheduled stream yet. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, so we've already got some light corn husks, so I want to do a little bit darker green for these leaves here. So we're going to start with pine green, permanent green olive, and May green, and I think some cream. You were there on your phone. Yeah, there we go. Oh, awesome, Shy. Congratulations. All right, so pine green. And then we'll grab permanent green olive. As soon as I can find it. Permanent green olive. Okay. Or as my son calls them, olives. All right. May green and cream. You're not getting notifications? Oh no. Well, Wendy, try clicking the bell on and off and make sure that because you can do the option for like you know, specific notifications. Just make sure that they're all turned on. Oh, and we need a red. Let's just grab Caput Mortem. Here we go. Not violet, just normal Caput Mortem. Okay. I wondered about streaming. I'd forget to. I'd be hitting a snooze alarm. That start time would keep rolling back 9 minutes. Oh no. All right. Yeah, the funny thing is I did all my normal stuff for setup, and then usually I go into like my scheduled stuff, and I was just like, wait, where's the stream? Why I need the stream key? And I was like, oh, I never scheduled the stream. Oh, awesome, Shy. My cousin's getting married soon. She asked me to be her bridesmaid. Oh, Madison, that's so nice. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and start with this leaf here. Let's zoom on in. So Shannon, what did you do for your birthday? I did make cookies. Hey Steve, if you're watching, do you want to bring me a cookie? So yeah, I know that Brian got you those pencils. All right, so pine green. And also, I just want to thank everyone for those of you that have watched the leaf coloring video. I got a bunch of views on that and comments now, so I appreciate each and every one of you. It's always nice to wake up and see that it's been watched. Let's see. She did stream all day, that's right. Yes, Steve, we need cookies. Yeah, Wendy, I uploaded the leaf video, and it's funny just because I mostly do live streaming, so when I upload a video, it's almost like, wait, what? Is this a live stream? Is this a regular stream? But usually when I do uploaded videos, I don't do much talking on it, so... Aw, thanks, Pat! Ooh, gluten-free carrot cake, nice. Aw, it's a shame he had to work so much today, but you had us! And now a wonderful, rousing round of happy birthday. Oh, that's good stuff right there. Thank you, by the way, all the ladies that joined me in on that. That was fun. We'll have to refine it a little. Oh, how funny, Allie. That's awesome. Okay, so pine green. Yeah, I think my mom, how many grandbabies does she have now? I want to say 13? 13 grandbabies? 2 of which are mine. But I also have 3 other siblings, so there isn't just one other sibling that did all that work. Okay, and then permanent green olive. There we go. Okay. We'll definitely add a little bit of that Caput Mortem kind of as our contrasting color here. Does anyone know how much room the Discord would take on a phone? I don't know that it takes much, Sherry, but what you can do, go to your storage, see how much room you have, and then go to the app where it needs to download, and the app itself in the details should tell you how large the file is. So we're downsizing this Christmas. Our children, grandchildren, small kids, adults will vary. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I know I need to, as far as like, because we've got birthdays and Christmases coming up, I need to downsize the kids' room. They've got too much stuff right now as it is. All right, so May Green 170. There we go. It's little light flicks. We'll probably do a couple layers on here because I want to get this leaf a bit darker. Steve! He may have it off, you guys. Steve, I need a cookie! There we go. Alright, and then cream. Yeah, it's pretty small. Most apps don't take up too much. It's things that take up most of the space on your phone would be like videos and pictures and whatnot. Any Canadians in the chat? I think there's a few of them. Steve, we need cookies. Yeah, I think there's a few of them. Riggs didn't want to come back. I got a new fuzzy blanket for his doghouse and he was snuggled. Aww. Daniela, I am using Faber-Castell Polychromos. We should have walkie-talkies. Let's see. Cream. Right here. I suppose I could just text him. Knock on the wall. Steve, I need cookies. Well, the kids probably need him or something. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving. It's not Thanksgiving here yet. Or wait, Right. Canada. I was like, Canada. No, Canada. It's Thanksgiving there. That's right. That's right. Oh, it's Prime Day tomorrow? Amazon Prime is tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll get anything unless it's just unbelievable day. I didn't realize that Prime Day was tomorrow. Oh, awesome, Madison. That's so much fun. All right, I'm gonna text Steve real quick. Is that totally unprofessional right now for me to text Steve for cookies? All right, texting Steve. I need a cookie, please. And I'll send him a heart emoji. There we go. All right. I told Steve I need a cookie, please. Let's see. They changed it. It is tomorrow on Wednesday. Oh, Prime Day has already started. I haven't even been paying attention to it. Okay. Let's go ahead and do... Boop, 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 boop. Let's go and use pine green again. Although we're going to use more of it this time, so the outer part of here is going to be a bit darker. Exactly. Oh, you just told him over Discord, Evelyn? Is he still in there? I don't even know. Oh, I closed Discord, but that's hilarious, Evelyn. Yeah, I mean, there have been a few times where I might have found something good on Prime, but I don't know. It's kind of the way Black Friday is now. You know, Black Friday used to be really good, but it's just not as good anymore. I mean, I remember I was, Hi, Patricia! Let's see, permanent green olive. When I was in high school, you know, a while ago, like, Black Friday used to be a big deal. I specifically remember my mom and I waiting in line at Walmart, and we got a really good deal on a sewing machine, which I still have, by the way. Like, shut the front door, good deal. Exactly, exactly. Don't tell Tanya I got cake on the way back through the kitchen. Oh, no. Oh, no, but I read it out loud if she's listening. All right, May Green. Okay. All right, now let's go ahead and grab our Caput Mortem. There we go. But yeah, we got a sewing machine for me. It was a Singer sewing machine. We got it for 20 bucks. Hi, Steve. Thank you. I'll just take the one. What does that look?
Nope.
No, I'm okay. I got the tea. Well, I think Steve's sleepy. He might have been taking a nap.
Had a long day.
I know. You did have a very long day. Thank you. Lexi? Cookie. I made chocolate chip cookie. Let's see. Yeah, Black Friday doesn't even start on... He might have... Steve had a really long day, though. He does a lot of meetings during the day. And I think, the kids were trying hard today a little bit. When I was doing other work stuff, so... Yeah. Yeah, $20. It was amazing. It was amazing. But this was like... Gosh, when was this? 99? 2000? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Ashley. It's really good. Yeah, this was back in like 1999 or 2000. So it was a way back, but I mean, I still have the sewing machine. And I use it all the time. It's a Singer sewing machine. It's pretty simple. It doesn't have any fancy bells or whistles or anything, but... Let's see. I think I was 16, so maybe it wasn't 99. I don't know. 20 years ago? It's almost 20 years old? 18 years ago. Anyway... It's almost, it's pretty old for a sewing machine, and I've only done maintenance on it like once, which was recently in the last year, and it's held up really well. Anyway, we waited in line. We got to Walmart at like 6 a.m. and we waited in line. I remember a guy nearly ran over the back of my ankles with a grocery cart. I mean, this was when Black Friday was brutal. I don't remember what else we got. We might have gotten like a VCR or a DVD player or something, you know, the things that were big then. Thanks, Cindy Lee. Right, Ev? Yeah, it's fantastic. And so, Yeah, and I still have that, but I have yet to find a Black Friday that's that good again. All right, kaput mortem again. Here we go. Another bite of cookie. Oh, I'm sure it is, Sherry. But with Cyber Monday now and everything, it's really hard to, sorry, I'm trying not to chew with my mouth open. The prices aren't good enough to justify that kind of chaos, you know? That's exactly it, Shy. That's exactly it. Like a lot of them just aren't as great. Like mine's pretty simple. I'm looking at it right now. It's got like 5 settings, you know, it's got the straight and all 4 of the different zigzags, you know, right, left, middle. It's got the knobs. It doesn't have anything special, but I'll tell you, it gets the job done, and I have so countless things on it. Mr. Coffee Maker for $5. Nice. It's got rid of my mom's Singer. She bought in 1941 and needed major repair and parts were no longer available. Oh no. My mom, let's see, where is it? Pine Green. So my parents, they do kind of the tiny house dealio, and so my mom kind of downsized a lot of their stuff, but she has this gorgeous pedal sewing machine, like old sewing machine, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. My mother-in-law is holding on to it for me for now, just because we haven't been back and I haven't been able to get it. And so she's holding on to it for me, but the pedal sewing machine is mine once I'm able to get it, and it is just gorgeous. I love it. My mom actually sewed a Victorian style dress for a, where I lived. Let's see, we're using permanent green olive. There was a big Victorian tea party that the whole town got involved in, and there was like a Victorian, like fashion show, and anyway, it was loads of fun. So my mom sewed a Victorian dress for this fashion show, and she sewed it using the pedal sewing machine, and that was really fun. Let's see. Persian cursing, biting, behaving. Oh, well, I'm sure. I have 40 stitches available. I use 2. Oh, I know, right? Like, I generally use like a zigzag stitch depending on what I'm doing, but mostly I just use the straight stitch. My mom gave me her old Singer from the early 50s. I found an online company where I got parts and even a copy of the manual. Nice. Oh yeah, me too, Daniela. Me too. May Green. And I did my kids' costumes for a little while, but the problem was then they wanted to start being TV characters and stuff. And I mean, I have a hard time justifying putting all that time and energy into, like, you know, being Peppa Pig when Target has a perfectly good Peppa Pig costume, you know what I mean? But like one year, I want to say she was maybe 3, and she was really into Paw Patrol, and there's an episode where, if anybody knows Paw Patrol, it's about these dogs, and they're kind of like police dogs, and anyway, it's, you know, it's a kid's show. But at one point, these dogs get turned into mermaids, and it's called a merpup. Well, she wanted to be a merpup for Halloween. We're using cream now, but they didn't make merpup costumes, so you better believe I broke out my sewing machine and made the best darn merpup costume I could. I was pretty proud of it, actually, in the end. We were looking at the pictures the other day. Let's see, I've only did Black Friday once. I ran up at 3 a.m. to hold a friend's place in line at Toys R Us so she could use the restroom, and got talked into staying so I could get an extra set of Pokemon cards. Oh, that's hilarious. Sounds good, Cindy Lee. Have a great night. All right, we're going to use our blender pencil here. Okay. I don't even really use, like, I feel like a blender pencil is almost a bit of a misnomer just because I don't use this to blend. More than anything, I just use this to kind of burnish the paper. It should be called a burnisher instead. Let's see. Just wonder if you guys did shopping on Black Friday on emails you got from online shops. I mean, if there's something that really grabs my eye, but I mean, it has to be really specific that's such a good deal, you know what I mean? Although I'll probably go ahead and check Prime Day just to see if they have anything. Also, a lot of times if there's a big ticket item that we're wanting to get, we'll wait till Black Friday or like Cyber Monday or something You know, like there was one year where we knew we wanted a TV. We wanted to upgrade our TV, and so we waited. And I want to say, hi, Joanna. I want to say the TV we got on a Cyber Monday deal. Or it might have been a Black Friday deal. I'm trying to remember, because I think it was Best Buy. All right, pine green again. Hi, Michelle. We're doing well. We had a little bit of fun before stream, and we sang happy birthday to Shannon. We're discussing Black Friday and that kind of thing, and having a cookie and some tea, and we are coloring. Okay, quick question for those of you in the UK and Australia. A cookie that is like thick like this, like fluffy and not flat, that it's soft, do you still call it a biscuit or a cookie? Our office is across the street from a mall. I enjoy sitting in my office and watching the crazy people at the mall. I have binoculars, so when the fur guys come, I can watch. That's hilarious. I was designing e-marketing stuffs and was always tired from Thanksgiving, Black Friday till Cyber Monday. So just thought if people do really look at them. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I will. I'll look at it. A cookie. Oh, Rosalind says biscuit. Okay. Wendy says cookie. All right. It's still a biscuit? See, when I think biscuit, though, because, like, even on the Great British Baking Show, when they have them make biscuits, like the thing that Paul Hollywood and Prue and Mary Berry like and everything, they all look for that snap. And, like, this is obviously way too soft to be, to have a snap. I don't know. If my cookies have a snap, that just means I burned them. Yeah, it is after Thanksgiving, but it came up because we were discussing Prime Day. Oh, that's nice, Deborah. I like that. Well, I know for like my kids' teachers, like for Christmas and stuff like that, like between the teachers and everything else, like it sometimes gets expensive too. So there are times when I make gifts as well. You know, I can crochet, so do that kind of thing. Cookie's a type of biscuit. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, let's see. That stops there. Funny thing is I drew this, but like sometimes I have to take a step back and kind of look and make sure I'm coloring the right sections here. Make sure I'm in frame. There we go. Ah, that's fair. I like that. I like that, Belinda. Last year I painted everyone a picture, so it was an easy Christmas. Oh, nice. Well, I just used a recipe on the back of the Toll House cookie recipes, but I do add a little bit of cinnamon. And for a while, to make them almost like cake-like cookies, I would add an extra 1/4 cup of flour and an extra egg. But I do my best, because sometimes I'll make the cookies after the kids go to bed, and so it's hard for me to use the mixer because it's too loud. But I do my best to make sure that I use my mixer and whip up my butter really well till it's all fluffy. And then I add, then I cream in the sugar and everything. But I want to make sure I mix it really well before I start adding all the other ingredients. I don't really plan on it, Evelyn. I mean, I'll send some things like online, but I'm not exchanging the way we used to. I mean, we'll exchange with, Steve and the kids and stuff, and, grandparents send gifts in the mail, but that's no different since none of our grandparents live here. I was thinking about that, Joanna, actually, because, so I made the cookies, and normally, a full batch, that's just more cookies than we need to eat, and I usually share with the neighbors, but, like, we had a neighbor move in, and normally, I sort of a welcome committee sort of thing, and I'll bring stuff over, but I didn't this year. It's just too much of a risk, Do you have a name for your illustration? This one is a pumpkin fairy house, Michelle. The link for it is in the description below, or you can find it in my Etsy store. Turn that down so you can see. Ta-da! Pumpkin fairy house. There we go. We're definitely going to need to add a bit more shadow behind this. Oh, nice, Deborah. In fact, let's actually grab our pine green right now. Gosh, is pine green what I want for that though? No, we need like a light brown. Let's see, let's grab burnt umber. It's now that I'm thinking about it. Let's see. That's Bister. Van Dyke Brown. Excuse me. Cookie in my throat. When I was younger, my best friends insisted that every cookie we made had oatmeal. The older we got, the smaller amount of oatmeal became. I love a good oatmeal chocolate chip, though. And oatmeal raisins. Right, Joanna? Yeah, me too. I love it, but... I mean, it's just... Things are different. I'm using burnt umber right now. I just want to add a little bit of shadow behind this leaf. I mean, I think I'll still do Christmas cards and stuff. That's a bit different than food. But still. There we go. Grab a white here. Exactly. Oatmeal scotchies. What are oatmeal scotchies? I'm curious because I like butterscotch. Is it like almost like a caramel cookie? I like oatmeal chocolate chip, but without the oatmeal. That's fair. Steve really likes oatmeal chocolate chip, but he's pretty sure that oatmeal raisin is blasphemy. Oatmeal and raisin without the raisins. Yep. Yep, that's Steve. Oatmeal cookies with butterscotch chips. Ah, okay, okay. Should we deliver cards in plastic? I don't know, maybe. Honestly, most things that we get in the mail, they just get a good wipe down before we bring them inside. Permanent green olive. Or if it's something paper, like the kids get highlights magazines, we'll just let it sit outside for a few days before we bring it inside. I have no idea where my chocolate chip cookie recipe came from. It was my great-grandmother's recipe box. It's just a list of ingredients. No temper time. Oh, how funny. Well, I've made these cookies enough that I have it memorized pretty good. Oh, gosh. Cookie in my throat. Hang on. Oh, my word. Yeah, I have it memorized pretty good. So it's like... It's two sticks of butter... 3/4 cups of brown sugar, 3/4 cups of white sugar, 2 eggs, teaspoon of vanilla, and then that's all the wet ingredients. Then dry ingredients is 2¼ cups of flour, teaspoon of baking soda, teaspoon of salt. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, I do a sprinkle of cinnamon. And then mix it all together, and then about 2 cups of chocolate chips. Dark chocolate cookie with toasted coconut. Ooh, nice. Okay, we are still using that permanent olive green. But that's not really any kind of secret recipe. That's just what's on the back of Toll House. It's just what I've made for ages. But like I said, for a while, I was adding an extra egg and an extra 1/4 cup of flour to really almost make kind of cake-like cookies. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna do May green. And I think after we finish this leaf, we'll move on so we're not coloring the same leaf throughout, and we'll start working on this part over here. Okay. Then our cream. Yeah, it seems fitting that we colored leaves tonight. All right, then we grab our pine green once again. Here we go. Oatmeal raisin or yucky. Yes, I like them. All right, permanent green olive. But I'm also the kind of person who just likes raisins in her oatmeal. But when I'm making oatmeal, I like to like put the raisins in with the oatmeal when it's cooking or like when the water's boiling, because it kind of like almost rehydrates the raisins. It makes them nice and chewy. Oh, awesome, Deborah. I will as soon as I find it. It's a killer cookie. Oh man, sounds violent. Right, Ashley? Yes, I love them. All right, May green. Okay. Now we're gonna grab our Caput Mortem. Also trying to kind of keep it moving along here because I don't want us to have to work on this page for forever. There we go. All right, put a little bit here. A little bit there. My favorite cookie of all time is called aggression cookies. 3 cups of flour, 6 cups of oatmeal, 3 cups of brown sugar, 3 cups of butter, real, and 1 tablespoon of baking soda. The longer you mix and beat them up, the better they are. Interesting. How many cookies does that make? I mean, with flour and oatmeal, that seems like a lot. Wait, and is butter the only liquid that's in it? Seems like they'd be real crumbly. Let's see. Are there any eggs? Did I miss eggs? Interesting. Dark chocolate with soft coconut center and toasted coconut and cream cheese topper if you like mounds. Ooh, okay. I go to an Amish store near me where they make wonderful oatmeal raisin cookies. The raisins are plump in those and the cookies are soft and chewy. Nice. I like to cook in dried cranberries with my oatmeal. Oh, that's good. If it is something like, because I haven't gotten it in a while because I get it from, you know, I pick it out myself. But I really like dried cherries. All right, pine green. I like them even more if I can put them in the cookies. So like cherry chocolate chip cookies. Ooh, so good. I love the cherry in it. But also you're looking at 6 cups of oatmeal and 3 cups of flour. So that's going to make a lot of cookies. So although it says 3 cups, imagine if you have the recipe in half, that actually wouldn't be that much of butter. I mean, if you think about it, in my regular cookie recipe where the flour is only 2 1/4 cups, that's 2 sticks of butter. So it sounds like it's a big recipe that maybe makes a lot of cookies. Roll and ball, smash them with a butter glass bottom and dip in sugar. Interesting. I'd be curious to see what they look like. Do they flatten out much, Evelyn? How much is a stick? A stick is half a cup of butter. Oh, wait. When you say 3 cups of butter, I was thinking like 1 cup, but no. Okay, so 2 sticks is a cup of butter. So that you would need 6 cups of butter. Oh, 15 dozen cookies. Yeah, okay, that would make sense. So cut that recipe in half. You're looking at 1.5 cups of butter. So that is 3 sticks of butter. A thin, crisp cookie. Okay, yeah, I wondered with that butter melting out. I was curious how if it rises at all. All right, so permanent green olive. When you bite into it with a thin, crisp cookie, is there a snap or is it chewy? Okay, so permanent green olive. Okay, the May green. And cream. It snaps and then kind of melts in your mouth. Oh, interesting. Anzac biscuits are nice. Easy to make. Oats, flour, butter, sugar, golden syrup, bicarb soda. Lasts for ages. Oh, interesting. And bicarb soda, that's the same thing as baking soda, right? I assume so. Golden syrup, though. Is that like corn syrup? Ooh, biscotti could be good. All right, we're using our blender pencil now. Just smoothing this out. Kind of darkens up and brightens the color a little bit as well. There we go. A tad lighter than the other one, but there's nothing that says that they have to be exactly the same. I mean, I've seen them use it on, you know, Great British Baking Show. No, not like golden syrup. We'll try and find equivalent. Light molasses. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fair. All right, I'm going to use a little bit of this Prisma White. See if I can lighten this just a bit. Make it more similar to the other one. Just a bit, though. I do like a nice gingerbread cookie, and that goes with molasses. Have golden syrup with porridge. Oh, interesting. The key is to make them when you're mad. Work out all the mad you got on a cookie mix. Bake on an ungreased sheet for 10 to 12 minutes at 350 degrees. Interesting. All right. Let's zoom out for just a second. Okay. So we got these leaves. So this leaf is going to be the same here. So now we're going to move on to these leaves and these little tendrils here. We're not going to do the pumpkin because it's going to be the same thing as here. So I'll be doing this bigger pumpkin off stream. Same thing with this other leaf. We'll probably do these leaves and these little swirly bits here and then move down to the mushrooms and the rocks, maybe the door. But I'm trying to keep it moving so that I can, you know, we can get through it at some point. Oh, thanks, Sherry. Are Caran d'Ache good for hair or Polly's better? I'd say they're actually about equivalent. It's just kind of what you're more comfortable with and what you are more comfortable with using. With hair, it's more about technique and less about the pencil. Because honestly, you could probably make great hair with a Crayola, but it just depends on how you're using it. Okay, so I want this green to look different than the corn husks and different than these leaves. So what we're going to grab is, I'm a poly girl in hair. I've been doing animal and human hair all year. Nice. I'm not a big fan of almond cookies, but I make these every year. Sometimes more than once a year. Nice. Okay, so we're going to grab, let's see, what do we want? Let's grab Hooker's Green. Let's see. I think we used to light that. So Hooker's Green. And then this one down here, Hooker's Green. And then let's grab Permanent Green and Grass Green. And we will hold on to our cream, okay? So we need, where did it go? Let's see. Is this it? There it is. Okay, Hooker's Green. And then what did we say? We said Permanent Green. As soon as I can find it, give me a sec. Permanent Green. Okay. Oh wait, do we want light green? No, we're gonna do Grass Green. As soon as I can find it. Grass Green. Okay. And then we'll grab our cream, okay? Let's see what I missed. Are you gonna do the chain of leaves? As that always confused me. Chain of leaves? Are you talking about this over here? Yeah, we'll do these. Okay. Oh, I don't either, Sherry. I think it's way too sweet. Ooh, whoopie pies. I like it. Right, Sherry? For Mary, if you want something that is extremely rich and also good, mix 1 stick of melted butter with 1 package of graham crackers, pat down to make a loose crust. Oh, nice. Sounds good, Deborah. Yeah, Wendy, we'll do those. We may not get to it today. My goal is to only have max 1 more stream for this house. And then we can move on to something else. That's the goal, at least. We'll see how far we get. It's 9:20. We're still doing well. Shannon, it's your birthday. You get to have as much carrot cake as you want. All right, so now we're going to start with Hooker's Green. It's a leaf coloring kind of day. You know, I realized too, I never finished these here. I realized that the other day. I mean, it's going to be mostly brown anyway. But still. Gotta stay consistent, right? There we go. Let's see. Then in a bowl, mix 1 pack of chocolate chips, 12 ounces of coconut, and then 1 can of sweet condensed milk. Mix and add on top of crust. Bake 30 minutes at 350. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Eat in small amounts or you get a sugar overload. Yeah, I would think so. There we go. Yeah, that's my biggest issue with having cookies in the house is that I don't know how to eat in small amounts. Go. Michelle, thank you. Can we get some hypes in chat for Michelle? Exclamation point hype. Or use our handy dandy emotes. Thank you for that, Michelle. Oh, look, she's so happy up here. Here we go. She's so happy. Thank you, Michelle. That is so sweet. All right. Let's see. Permanent green. I appreciate that. Yeah, Evelyn, I got excited to check the mail today, and then Steve came back and we're like, oh, wait, it's Columbus Day. Post office is closed. And yes, I know I said closed. I just need to find picture of food so I can do Mary's recipe challenge. Oh, yes. You could color in the Great British Bake Off coloring book. I have a work in progress on that one. I need to finish at one point. Truth be told, I don't like the lines in the Great British Bake Off book, so I redrew it. And I started this with polychromos. This is one of the Swiss rolls. So at some point I need to finish this. I actually like collected my work in progresses in a notebook here to try and help myself keep track of them and force myself to actually finish them at some point. Sweetened condensed milk in tubes? In tubes? What, like yogurt? Okay, I mean, we have yogurt in tubes. All right, permanent green. Nice, Shannon. Aw, thank you, Michelle. You're so sweet. Well, we love you too. Okay. Well, but isn't condensed milk like thin? Is there a Doctor Who coloring book? Oh, I'm glad you asked, Joanna. Oh, segue. There's this one and this one. I'm not sure where my finished page that we've done on it is so far. But yes, there most definitely is. And it's wonderful. And this one. And you need them in your life. Always, Sherry. You will not be able to escape the wonderfulness that is Doctor Who. Do I have a favorite Doctor Who coloring book? Oh, the paper is great, Rosalind. The paper on this is fantastic. I really like it. If I were to choose out of these two a favorite, I really like the head silhouettes in this one. We did the David Tennant one already. The blue one, I believe, is the first one. There's a pretty wide variety in this one. If I had to choose, if somebody said, hey, you can only get one Doctor Who book, which one do you want? I'd probably go for the blue one. But they both have fantastic paper. So yes. I have my great-grandmother's sugar cookie recipe. They make a sugar cookie that is not oversweet, but more of a biscuit-type cookie. Oh, Evelyn, you should share that. I like that. Most definitely, Rosalind. Most definitely. It is... I wonder if I made a link for it or a command. Need like an exclamation point. David Tennant. Ah, yeah, here it is. Yeah, it's only like $10.39 right now. It's pretty inexpensive. Here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have had my mods do that. I'm sorry, mods. I'm sorry, mods. I couldn't help it. I got excited about Doctor Who. Let's see. My big brother just ordered me miniature secret garden because he loves me. He has no kids or significant other at the moment, so he spoils me and my kids. Oh, nice, Alex. You'll love it. You'll love it. Rosalind. Okay, so grass green. Oh, okay. See, I like things that aren't too sweet. Like I feel less guilty about eating them, I suppose. I mean, because I really have to limit myself with things that are too sweet because it just gets to be too much sugar. So if I can find like a lower sweet, so like I will experiment. I'm using cream now. I will experiment with like our muffin recipes and try and use like honey instead to sweeten it, or use enough bananas that it's sweet enough on its own. So yeah, I'm always experimenting with trying. I know. No, I honestly just didn't think about it, Caddy. I'm sorry. I just got excited about the duck. Sorry. I'm sorry, Caddy. I'm sorry. Ah. I'll put myself in timeout, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Hooker's screen. Actually, we need, what do we want? What do we want? Actually, I could put more in them. It'll be fine. I'm sorry. It's not control freak, it's lack of self-control. All right, could put mortem. Besides this, Shannon's birthday. She should just be able to enjoy herself on her birthday. Put mortem. Aw, thanks, Ev. There's sometimes when I just like want all the chocolate, but when my head is in the right place, I know better, and I know I shouldn't have all the chocolate. Or all the sugar. Which is why I only had one cookie, because honestly, if I had taken that other cookie Steve brought me, I probably would have eaten it. Kenny! That's hilarious. Alright, 159. We're still using that Hooker's Green now. And we're probably going to use these same colors on the little twirlies here. Tendrils, twirlies, tweels. No, tweel is a cookie. Well, it's not a cookie. It's biscuit. What would you classify a tweel as? You know, it's those little crispy little things. Oh, nice, Ev. Is a tweel? Is it its own category? Is it a pastry? But see, French fries have no sugar. I could eat lots of French fries. Mostly because, like, after the surgery, I lost extra weight. So if anything, I need to put weight on. So yeah, hand me all the fries. As long as, you know, they don't upset my tummy, I could just eat and eat and eat. It's a crispy little thing. There you go. That's its category. That's its category. Okay. And then permanent green. Yes, if they're good French fries. I think McDonald's used to put like beef stock or something. There was beef something on their fries, which is part of the reason they were so good. But then there was like a bunch of controversy and they had to change that. Twills are filled with sweetened condensed milk. Will help put weight on. There you go. Really? Are they really? But is it considered like, I wonder if it would still be as bad because it's not added sugar. It's more like natural sugars. French fries are actually full of sugar. Potatoes break down into sugar. Well, break down beef fat. That's what it is. Break down into sugar once you've eaten them, or just like because you're deep frying them? Like, how does that process happen? Like, if you were to make them fresh at home, is it still the same issue? All right, and then grass green. So I never really thought of potatoes as sugar. But you never know, man. There's sugar in everything. When I was trying to figure out what triggered my headaches, using cream now. All carbs are sugar? Oh no! Stop it! No! It's bad for diabetics. People with diabetes can't eat a lot of potatoes. Really? They're not sucrose. Yeah, because I think sucrose is the like the headache triggering kind of thing. Oh gosh, so what about like potato bread? Because I love potato bread. Let's see. We're gonna grab permanent green again. Huh. I didn't realize that potatoes were a carb either. I mean, I know they're a starch. When people say carbs, I think like bread and pasta and, you know, all things bready. And yes, bready is a word. And if it's not a word, I'm making it a word. All right, and then grass green. If you don't burn the sugar from carbs, it turns to fat. Interesting. So what you're saying is that you could eat a bunch of carbs and then just go exercise? Amazing, Rosalind. Sucrose breaks down in the glucose, same as all sugars. Interesting. See, I clearly don't know enough about this. But I really had no idea potatoes were carbs. Like, I mean, like I said, when I think carbs, I think bready stuff. Tanya, I love me some carbs. Takes more energy to break down potatoes. That's fair. Okay, we're using the blender now. I've never learned as much about God as I did after my... Was God a mistype? Because that doesn't make sense. After my gastric bypass. Interesting. I mean, for me, mostly me watching my diet, it's mostly trying to manage headache triggers and, you know, things I'm sensitive to and whatnot. Less managing because I'm concerned about it putting weight on or anything. If anything, I should probably add it. But right, all the good things are carbs. I love potatoes. Is the Derwent better than Prisma? Well, first of all, you have to figure out which Derwent. Derwent Color Soft, Derwent Light Fast. There's a big range of Derwent. A lot of it's going to have to do with preference. I have a love-hate relationship with Prismas. Definitely not God. Food. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh yeah, that would make sense, Ev. Yeah, because it really is a big it's a preference thing. Quality of Prismas I don't feel as nice as it used to, but I also don't really like the Derwent Color Soft that much. I found they were a bit too crumbly for me. So it kind of blender. In that case, neither. The Caran d'Ache Luminance blender is going to be your best bet, honestly. Here, let me grab the package real quick. They come in a 2-pack. The pencil style aren't available in the US. Belinda has the pencil style though, if you want to see them. This is the full blender here. They were, I think they're only like $6-something right now, but oh man, are they worth it. That being said, if you're a heavy-handed, I know not everybody has this issue, but if you're heavy-handed, I keep but it's just because I have a tendency to put pressure in the wrong spot. And so I keep my blender pencil in a pencil extender because it gives it extra support and you just sharpen it as you go along. I mean, I don't know if you can see here. Let's lighten this up and get this in focus here real quick. Okay, do you see here on the edge, the extender does kind of nick it a little bit, but honestly, it's worth it. I have less broken blender pencils now than I ever did before. But yeah, if you're gonna get a blender pencil, in my professional opinion, this is the one to get, hands down. It works with Prismas, it works with polys. Yeah, it's fantastic. However, don't get a blender thinking it's going to do your blending for you. I do not use my blender for blending the pencils together. I use my blender for smoothing out the tooth of the paper, essentially burnishing it, getting rid of the white marks. But you know, some things work better for different people. If you're asking me personally though, this is the one that I highly recommend. Oh no, she broke it. A burnish flattens all of our tooth. The blender is just the wax that's in the pencils without pigment. Yeah, exactly. Blender doesn't do coloring for me? No, Rosalind, it does not. Derwent has blender and burnish. I'm totally confused about what the difference is if I should get the Caran d'Ache. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, either way, Rosalind, if you're looking for burnishing or blending, this is what you want. I find it's the best bang for your buck. The Prismacolor blender is just too scratchy. Funny thing is if you look back on my leaf coloring video, and that's one of the reasons why I did the new one. If you look back on my leaf coloring video, I used the Prismacolor blender. It's just because I didn't know any better at the time, but this one is fantastic. I can't eat sweet potatoes because they're high in maltose and I'm maltose intolerant. Interesting. All crepes break down into different simple sugars: glucose, fructose, galactose. Well, that sounds like some spacey sugar. I like outer space sugar, but some go first to, oh gosh, I don't even know that word. I'm gonna attempt charades. Charades. We gotta play to figure out what charades is. I have no idea how to pronounce that. How do you pronounce that? Hi, Groon. Although I kind of want to stick to charades because that makes me happy. Galactose, I think, is in milk. Interesting. Now, I have tried to cut out a lot of just straight up milk. No worries, Tanya. Yes, yes, and yes. All three, I really only use the Caran d'Ache. Yeah, same here. Now, I don't have the Derwent blender. I have never used it, so I can't say specifically. But from my experience, I like outer space sugar. I know, right? That's the Emily Illustrator quotes with no context. You know, we've got all of the all Belindas and Tanyas and everything. Mine is, I like outer space sugar. Disaccharides. Okay, but I'm liking the charades. Disaccharides. Okay, perfect. Oh, Rosalind, thank you. Thank you. Can we get some hypes in chat for Rosalind! Exclamation point hype. Or you can use your handy dandy emotes. Thanks so much, Rosalind. You're so sweet. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. See, you got the happy little super chatter. Thank you so much, Rosalind. You're so sweet. Okay. So Hooker's green. We're going to use, actually, we might change this up. Add just one color here real quick. Let's grab earth green yellowish. So we're still going to use Hooker green. Prisma blender in certain books. Yeah, and I mean, it works. I mean, clearly, because I've used it before, but I've just gotten so used to... Get that in focus here. I've just gotten so used to, almost spoiled, really, with how well the Karan Daash blender works, and I have a hard time even considering going back to anything else, which is why when the blender is on sale, I'm just like, boom, got it. Because I think, I want to say, I don't know if it still is, but it was like $6, right, Kenny? I just feel like it almost, like with the Karan Daash blender, it, like you said, it adds the wax on top of it, but with the Prisma blender, I feel like it almost thins out the pigment versus adding to it. I have a really hard time adding more layers on top of something after I've used the Prismacolor blender, because it really does, it almost scrapes off that top layer, which could be why it works with Prismacolor, because it's so waxy. But in general, I mean, the Luminance blender, you could work with, you know, with polys. Heck, you can even use it with Ergosofts, and you will get that smoothness and kind of, you know, soften things a little bit. But if I were to use the Prismacolor blender, sorry, I forgot that messes with the mic. If I were to use the Prismacolor blender with the Ergosoft, it would do nothing. It would do absolutely nothing. So I just find that the Luminance blender is much more universal in the sense that I have yet to find a pencil it doesn't work with. I have several things that work well for me. Sometimes it just depends on the paper and pencils. That is true. It is, yes. $7.99 for 2 on Amazon. There you go. Yeah, and the link's right there. Kenny just shared the link with it. Several blenders. The Tombos are nice blenders, not scratchy like Prisms, but not like... I've never tried the Tombow blender. All right, earth green yellowish. And I know some people too also like to use liquids like baby oil, Gamsol. I haven't used any of the liquid ones before. I just feel like it's gonna end up being a bit messier in the end. I know that it works for some people. I just haven't tried it, so I can't say, you know, to the accuracy of it. Okay, and then green. Oh, the pens. Okay, the pens. Okay. And then we are going to grab, which one is this? This is the burnt umber. Yeah, we're going to use that. $9.09 for 2. Okay. Yeah, but they are, if you can get them at a good price, they're worth it. I mean, it might seem like a lot, but if you consider it, if you don't take the blender into the thought of, oh, it's a really expensive pencil versus it is a tool that has a finite lifespan, then it's a bit more agreeable to spend, you know, a little bit more on it. My rookie opinion feels like it is skimming off color that doesn't catch tooth. The Luminance blender or the Prismacolor? Oh wait, Zest It makes it oily? Yeah, Zest It is the other one. Yeah, see, I haven't used any of that. I've been hearing about it for years, but I haven't used it. All right, now Hooker's green again. I probably should, just for, even if it's not something that I want to do, I probably should use it just for the sake of saying that I have and being able to offer some insight on it. I don't know, Belinda, does Zest It like sit on top? Is it messy at all? Coconut oil. See, the idea of using coconut oil, that just seems messy to me. I mean, does it soak into the paper? Does it stay? Or will like the coconut oil or any other kind of like liquid you're actually putting, does it transfer over it? Zested is from the UK. I use Gamsol because it's odorless. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, see, use baby oil or Vaseline. So I know what baby oil and Vaseline is like, and I have a hard time imagining that it wouldn't transfer, or like you grab the paper and it go on your hands. Like, I don't know. Coconut oil, I'd want to eat my paper. Use a Q-tip and go easy. That's fair. Use zest and baby oil. Both, if used minimally, is fine. And it doesn't leave any kind of residue on it. That's my thing I have a hard time grasping. Okay, green earth, yellowish. I feel like I just need to try them now just so that my questions are answered. It's kind of like, you know, I always wondered what the big deal was with Copics. And I finally got some, and it was like the heavens opened up and the angels sang, ha! Interesting. Oh, Gamsol is flammable. Oh, yeah. I put it in a Copic marker and it doesn't fray the paper. Oh, interesting. No residue. I've used both in color alongs. Okay. See, maybe I just need to try some. Cream. It's probably just not a bad idea, at least so I can have some insight, even if it's something I don't want to use in the long run. All right. Burnt umber. Okay. Just dump it on there. Use your hands. It's like finger paint. All right. Let's see. Hooker's green. Steve comes in. What are you doing? I'm painting. Can you imagine? You'd be like, dear God, she's lost her mind. I'm arting. Leave me alone. A buttload of blenders? I don't know. We'll see, because I have a hard time imagining that there is a blender out there that I could like better than Luminance. So I feel like if I do try different blenders, that it needs to be something that I try, I guess, for science, you know, rather than trying and find a better one, because I hate to say it, but I think I'd be hard pressed to find something better. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm just being a blender snob. I don't know. I could be. I'm a pencil snob and a paper snob. I could be a blender snob. Live on the edge, use Gamsol near open flame. Ah! No, I'd rather not set my name on fire, or set my desk on fire. Sorry, I read the word name, and Luminous is the best I've tried, and I've tried heaps. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. I bought lots of supplies for science. Yeah, there we go. It's for science. Admitted paper snob. Yeah, see, I can't help it. Vaseline prismas are excellent on darker grayscale, but I only do it on PDFs. Yeah, I couldn't see myself doing it in a book. Depends on what effect you're going for, the paper you're using. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, so I think if I were to get other blenders, I would just want to try them so I can give a more informed opinion. But I feel like I'd be hard pressed to find something better than the Luminance one. Luminance. Kenny drooling. Ooh, root beer float time. Nice. I like ice cream. The funny thing is if you had asked me, if you had even asked me 5 years ago when I first started doing this, like these questions, I wouldn't have a clue what half of these brands are. Like, I love, honestly, how much I've learned about all these different pencils, and the fact that I didn't know that so many of these supplies existed before makes me sad for my past self almost. Like, oh man, you were missing out. So much fun to be had. Gamsol was flammable until my firefighter boyfriend freaked out that I was using it with a candle nearby. Oh my gosh, Ev, that's hilarious. Gamsol, since I was in college, preconceived bias is the enemy of science. That is true. That is true. Did you choose nails or cookies earlier? Both, Patty. I did cookies first and then painted my nails afterwards. I just did a little light pink. Nothing too fancy. But I did the cookies first. Cookies first. Per Shannon's advice, because she made a good point, because I can't paint my nails and then make cookies. So I need to make the cookies first and then paint my nails. Which I did. Oh, in a year I've learned I know pretty much nothing, but I do love to color. Tillamook vanilla bean. Oh, love Tillamook. I love the Tillamook cheese. We used Tillamook is in Oregon, and there was the Tillamook cheese factory up there. But yes, Tillamook is a very good choice, Kenny. Brush and pencil powder blender is fantastic. Nice. Let's see. Gamsol's odorless mineral spirits used in oil painting. That's, you know, maybe I've used Gamsol before because I did oil painting for a while. I mean, we used linseed oil. I remember that. We used linseed oil. Is Gamsol similar to linseed oil? All right, and then we're gonna grab permanent green. Right, Jody? Me too. Probably growing up, there's a small town in Oregon called Bandon, and they had the Bandon cheese factory there. I want to say it's closed now. I don't think it's open anymore, but I loved going in there, especially if you caught it on a day where they were making cheese, where they were making cheese. And I liked always getting the squeaky cheese samples, and then you'd get ice cream too. And man, they made huge ice cream cones. It was absolutely wonderful. Let's see. Just know a little goes a long way. Exactly. Keep your pages. You may think you're not changing your coloring style, then you go back. Oh, most definitely. I'm in a class, so I have you on mute. Oh, sounds good. Just wanted Mary to know I'm playing 60s classic at the moment and actually have students singing along to John Denver. It's nice. Aw, Patty Popper. Let's see. My hubby wouldn't let me buy the Gamsol, hence having to learn how to get on Vaseline, which doesn't ruin books, and used baby oil when I didn't have Vaseline. Gamsol is really just refined turpentine. Okay. It's still open. We went 3 different apps. Oh, and you went to Bandon, Alex? Nice. Now I want to go to Bitten. No, you'll get bitten and bitten, Ev. Mineral oil and spirits, or mineral spirits and oil, different. Okay. Gamsol is for top layers. I think oil painting is leaned over. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Alex, that's so nice. You went? I miss it. Alex, I'm going to come visit you. No, I'm not, because COVID. But still... I'm jelly. Do they still do the massive ice cream cones, Alex? Oh, Alex, have you ever gone crabbing over in Bandon? Old Town Bandon. Oh, now I miss everything. Sounds good, Rosalind. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for the super chat. Let's see, we're still using permanent green. Did the cheese factory, or did the abandoned cheese factory get bought out by someone else? Giant ice cream cones for cheap. Oh man, they so did. Gosh, I loved it down there. How did we go from cookies to blenders to paint thinner? Well, you know, it's a traveling chat. It's a traveling chat. Oh, Alex. I'm so jealous. Alex, do you ever make your way down to Port Orford? I mean, if you've been to Bandon, Do you ever make your way down to Port Orford? All right. Gold Beach, all that area. Ugh, absolutely love it. Southern Oregon coast. Southern Oregon coast. Gorgeous. Love it. Want to go back. I ordered a 51 by 1. I'm working on it. It's huge. I just started. Oh no. They've got 2 beaches there, Alex. They're really nice. Although go to don't go to the Dock Beach. Go to the Battle Rock Beach. Or no, sorry. Battle Rock Beach is a little bit more grainy. The Dock Beach is nicer, but I'm trying to get Steve to come to St. Louis. Oh man, no, Oregon has a pretty nice place in my heart. I don't think I'll ever be able to remove it. I don't think that we'll settle there, but I think I'll always want to go back there for sure. All right, grass green. Gold Beach, Brookings. When the sun comes out in Oregon, people just lock up shop. Sun parties! Oh, man. We do both. It would be great to visit there at some point, Ev. I think Steve would really enjoy it.
Where?
St. Louis.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, there was a place we used to go camping down in Southern Oregon. What's the name of it? Is it Humbug Mountain? I'd say it was Humbug Mountain. It was down towards Gold Beach. But there's all just a ridiculous amount of amazing camping there. He might not have. I'll show him after stream. He's pretty sleepy today. He's a little checked out tonight. Well, I tell you, when all of this COVID stuff is past and everything is back to normal, because it will happen. It will happen someday. Things will get back to normal and life will resume the way, maybe not the exact same way it was before, but as far as everybody being able to travel, go to things will get better and it will get back to normal. And I feel like I want to make it up to the kids. You know, the fact that we've been so, let's see, Cream now, so cooped up. I want to make it up to the kids. I want to go travel. I want to take them places. I want to, you know, take them to see things just to make up for all of the lost time, so to speak. So when that happens, I want to take a trip. I want to take a trip and I want to go somewhere. Oh, it really is, Joanna. Have you ever found a green pencil that evokes Oregon? I'm always searching. A really good evergreen. An evergreen, like something like... I don't even know if it's here, like maybe pine green or a hooker's green. It would be a dark green for sure. Not a hooker's green, not pine green, something in between, something really rich. Something really rich. A good rich color. I'll have to look through my colors sometimes, see if I can find something. Arteza does, maybe. I almost feel like you couldn't find a perfect green to express Oregon. Like it's almost like a state of being. All right, hooker's green. Especially when the blackberries come out. Oh, picking blackberries. I've probably said it on here before, but my mom would, she'd save, when we were kids, she would save the gallon jugs, and then we would cut the tops off the gallon jugs, and we would all put a belt on, and we'd loop 1 or 2 jugs on either side of us. And where we lived, we kind of had a foresty area, and we would just go and fill those jugs. And then my mom would make blackberry cobbler, blackberry pie. We'd can all of the blackberries for jam. I would eat most of mine. I mean, it's fantastic. Reason I ask, there's always a reason someone is not a fan of a place. I will not try to change your mind. Oh, you're talking about the St. Louis thing. I gotcha. Oh, Alex, I'm assuming you pick all the blackberries yourself. I will tell you, my favorite scent in the whole wide world, and I have never found anything that has ever recreated it artificially. This is the only time I can ever smell this smell. You go out, you pick a bowl or a bucket full of blackberries, okay? And you bring it inside. Like, we're talking, these are straight off the bush blackberries. You could even rinse them beforehand. But you give me a bowl of freshly picked blackberries, and that smell is literally my favorite smell in the whole wide world. I cannot get this at the grocery store. Like, I cannot, like, buy a bunch of blackberries, put them in a bowl and get it. No, they've been far too, they've been on trucks or whatever. They've lost their scent. You get me a big bowl of freshly picked blackberries, and that is hands down. You can't replicate it in perfumes. You can't do it in candles, or at least I haven't found anybody that can. But that smell of freshly picked blackberries is just the best smell ever. Short of my children's heads when they were babies, because come on, nothing beats that smell. But if we're talking favorite scents, a bowl of freshly picked blackberries, it has to be the real deal. Which I can only ever get that in Oregon because, I suppose I could grow blackberries here. But man, that's a crazy vine thing. I mean, one of my favorite things to do is, find that bramble bush, on the side of the field. You don't really want to pick stuff on the side of the road because you get a lot of those exhaust fumes all over the berries, or at least not a frequently traveled road. But, yeah. You find that perfect bramble and you pick your berries and you come in and you've got, over a gallon worth of berries. Like, it's just, oh, it's so good. I want to go blackberry picking now. Makes a blackberry jammy, lives there. Oh, nice. Oh, fun, Alex. Ooh, a cake filling. That's nice. Pecans are a thing down here too. Pecans are a thing in Texas. There's a pecan farm here that you can go picking at. I should look into doing that for the kids. They'd probably enjoy that. Oh, Patty, I'm so jealous. Yeah, because I mean, blackberries definitely don't just grow in Oregon for sure. In fact, I think there might even be a farm out here somewhere, but, yeah. And I'm sure part of it is, my childhood memories tied along with it. Of course, my mom always made a great dessert after we brought it in and everything, but, oh, yeah. Freshly picked blackberries, man. Summer warm blackberry smell. Oh, yeah. Seriously. Oh, it's so good. Well, let's see, permanent green. Before we moved down here where we lived, the apartment we were in, we were right next to a big hayfield, and on the other side of the hayfield there was a bunch of blackberries. And so my mother-in-law and I, we would actually go and pick all those blackberries, and then we'd have a jam making session. And I actually like to make jelly with it too, because honestly I don't like the seeds of blackberries, especially when you're eating it. But oh gosh, it's so good. And we made blackberry pie filling and canned that. But yeah, blackberry picking was one of my favorite pastimes. But super good. Super good. That's probably the thing that I can the most, is blackberries, or I make strawberry jam or something. Which is funny because I don't really buy blackberry jam that much in stores. It's something about picking it and making it yourself, Oh, peach picking. Ooh, that could be fun, Ev. Blueberries. Yes, blueberries are good. There's a ranch out here that does strawberry picking the kids like to go pick at, and it's usually pretty good too. Okay. Now let's go ahead and grab our grass green. Funny thing is, though, is where we lived as kids, like, we always had to make sure that we had one of the older kids with us, too, because there was always a chance, because we were, like, kind of in a little foresty area. There were different, locations that maybe safer than others, but there was always a chance we might run into a bear. Occasionally, our town growing up in, we'd have cougar sightings. So, you know, there was that to look forward to. But, you know, we were always safe and everything. And we always had, you know, adults or you know, the older kids with us and everything. But, oh, good times, man. Good times. All right, let's grab not burnt umber and kaput mortem. Hi, kitty. You had your food. I don't know what you expect from me. I'm not giving you more. That's funny, Joanna. Same place as strawberries too, but there's something about a warm peach straight off the tree. Oh yeah. Come across cougars camping. Yep. It's a little terrifying. Just a bit. Alex, do you have a favorite place along the coast that you like to go camping? We have wild blueberries here, smaller and sweeter, great for pies and jam, but I prefer the big ones you get in the store. Yes, yeah, the smaller ones for sure. What about huckleberries? Has anybody here ever picked huckleberries? We started teaching the kids how to shoot this summer because we camp in really remote. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I'm assuming not a wild one, Ev. I'm assuming it was like a cat park or something. Hey, don't paw at me. You literally just ate. There is nothing you need from me right now. Like you literally just finished eating. Like your bowl is still warm from your face, not from your food, because your food's not warm, but still. Mariam berries, yes. Is that like a gooseberry? I want to say gooseberries are a bit redder, but I'm not sure. Our favorite is actually Summit Lake, where you have to canoe onto an... Oh, that sounds fun, Alex. When I was young, sort of wild. Oh my gosh, Ev. I don't know what a huckleberry is apart from fish. They're really little. They're really little, Wendy. More likely to run a group of high... There you go, Groon. They're not snozberries. It's not Willy Wonka, John. The snozberries taste like snozberries. Snozberry? Who ever heard of a snozberry? Okay, that's the closest you're ever going to get to an accent from me because I don't want to offend anyone, and it's terrible. It's terrible. Huckleberry bushes on the island. There's 4 islands you can camp on. Oh my gosh, Alex, I need to go there. Aw, Ev, that sounds so magical. I love it. All right, permanent green. Yeah, we definitely need to take a trip. When things are over and the craziness has passed, we should go back to Oregon and go camping. Thing of it is we actually haven't had the opportunity to take the kids camping yet. I mean, let me clarify. They are still young enough that it probably only is just now that they could successfully camp without it being too chaotic and nuts and stuff. But I would love to take the kids camping in Oregon. Stop clawing me! You're being rude. She's literally sitting here reaching up and like clawing my arm. All right, green grass. I forgot about this tiny one here. I'll have to do the tiny one. All right. A little bit, Joanna, a little bit. You snuggled with a cheetah? Oh my gosh, forget the tiger king. You're the tiger queen. Or the big cat queen. There you go. Oh my gosh, Joanna, that'd be amazing. Moving in with Ev. Held a platypus and a mid-sized shark. You just silly like a mid-sized shark. It's cool. It's cool. It's only a cheetah. No big deal. Oh my gosh, Ev, that's crazy. Crazy and amazing at the same time. And now she's angrily scratching on the carpet. Our older cat is a bit of a diva and gets very disgruntled when she doesn't get what she wants. She used to do like little gentle paws, just like, hey, can I have some food? Can I maybe have a snack? You know, if it's not too much trouble. And now she's just like, give me a snack. Oh, awesome, Aspie. Okay. I am going to use the blender also on these real quick. Well, now she's the boss. She thinks she is. She thinks. Oh, yeah, Sherry. She like I said, she used to just like gently paw, like, but now the claws are out. The claws didn't used to be out. It's very rude. Wow, that looks really bright green in the camera. I swear it's not that bright green in real life. Okay, we need to darken up this behind it a little bit. So we need to grab something like, yeah, dark sepia. We were camping in Yellowstone. I had a moose scratch its back on the underside of my bed. Pop-up trailer. Oh my gosh, Ev. Right, Wendy? Me too. All right, we're going to darken this up a little bit. See, if I had used the Prisma blender, I would find it more difficult to add color on top of this. And sometimes you need to. You know, you'll think you're done with an area, and then like this, you add color and you think, wow, this needs, you know, a bit of shadow on it. That's better. And then we can use the blender again. I camped in Yellowstone once was enough. Oh my gosh. I think I'm too scared to camp in Yellowstone. I mean, I know it's not gonna, the volcano's not gonna go, but still. Because I've seen too many doomsday movies. The same thing like when I went to visit New York. I didn't like being there because I was sure if anything was gonna go down, it's gonna happen in New York. Every movie tells you that if anything apocalyptic is going to happen, it's going to happen in either Los Angeles or like New York. Yogi Bear. Oh, how funny, Patty. Okay, I'm going to skip this other little leaf. We'll do the same colors that we did here. Let's jump down and let's do a mushroom. Okay, let's get off the leaves at least once before we finish tonight. So we're gonna do a mushroom. 30 minutes later, a ranger came and told us we had to move out of the area because there were moose in the area. My parents didn't believe me until they found moose hair on the other side of my bed. Oh, how funny. Well, yeah, there is, but yeah, I know it, Patty. I try not to think about that. Okay, let's see. Do we want it? It's gonna be an orange pumpkin. I don't know if I want it to be a bright red mushroom. We could go a fun color. Let's do like a blue. Let's do a blue. All right, so let's grab Prussian blue. Let's do something fun with this, okay? So Prussian blue. Okay, that's Prussian blue. And then let's grab phthalo blue. Let's see, is this phthalo blue? Yes, phthalo blue. Okay. And then let's grab phthalo blue and then light phthalo blue, sky blue. I swear I'm like grabbing everything right now. Let's see, is that sky blue? Yes, sky blue. And then let's grab sky blue, cream, I think. Yeah, we'll do cream also. All right, what'd I miss? Mama Skunk had babies in camp tent. Oh my gosh, Joanna. That's actually kind of funny. Not gonna lie. Okay, I shouldn't laugh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna color right over these dots and we will use our Posca pen over the top of them, okay? Hand feed raccoons. Oh my gosh, Ev. Okay, so Prussian blue. Alex, have you ever taken your kids to that prehistoric gardens down on the southern coast? If you haven't, you should. They would probably love it. Now it's funny, but then... Yeah, I'm glad we chose blue. That'll be fun. You know, we're just going to do this other mushroom at the same time. Love to go to Yellowstone. At least you can see your dangerous animals, unlike here with all our spiders and snakes. Oof. Yeah. No, thank you. Oh, yeah. So they have... I mean, I haven't been there in years, you know, and I haven't taken my kids, but it's classic. It's got, like a life-size... Maybe not life-size. It's got really big, like, dinosaur models there. It's fun. I enjoyed it as a kid. But yeah, it's called Prehistoric Gardens. Especially now, it's outdoors, short of the gift shop. It's north of Gulf Beach, I think. Oh, Game Park Safari. Oh my gosh. I have pictures of me there from the 80s. I'm wearing pretty awesome, brightly colored clothes, but I remember it was actually a little terrifying because they used to give you, and I don't know if they still do, again, it's been years since I've been there, but they would give you one of those little small ice cream cones full of food for the deer, but the deer knew it was coming, and those deer like practically mauled my hands trying to get it out. I remember they were eating it, and they just went nuts, and it scared the crud out of me, and I dropped it, and they ate it, and I ran, and I cried. Those deer were terrifying. Oh my gosh. And you grew up in a nature reserve in a Disney movie? North American Bindi Irwin. There we go. All right. Phthalo Blue. I mean, to be fair, you know, as an adult, I can't blame the deer. It's what they were used to. But man, it was terrifying. Some of those were taller than me. And they just went nuts. They also have a picture of me holding a skunk, so there's that. 50 cents for each cup. Okay, nice. Do they still have them in the ice cream cones, or is it paper cups? Because I think the deer would eat the ice cream cones too, which I think is honestly, looking back now, that was a great way to not, you know, to not make as much waste. Let's see, I went to 2 national parks and I can't remember the names. One was near Lake Tahoe, the other was en route to Las Vegas. Nice. We had a raccoon in our neighborhood that was hand raised, then let loose. Oh, how funny, Deborah. Still ice cream cones? See, that's good. That's good. I'm glad they do that. Can't be allowed all over the United States. I got great education during the summer. Oh, I'm sure, Ev. Kitty, I'm not feeding you. I'm sorry. I'm just not. You literally just ate. She's over here like meowing at me. Like, I'm still hungry. I only ate 4 times today. Hi, Angie. Oh, hi, Hedwig. Hello from Germany. 5 in the morning, but I am awake. Well, I'm glad you're here. Hi. All right, now we're going to use light phthalo blue. I think we'll be using our white to blend on top of this too, because I wanna tone this down just a little bit. And Hedwig, I like your name very much. We had a Harry Potter color-a-thon. We colored a Harry Potter page. Using that light phthalo blue. Little flicks. Tiny circles. All right, and then we're gonna do sky blue. Then we're gonna add the cream, then we'll go over with our white, and then we'll do another layer. Okay. Oh gosh, Wendy, 4 a.m. Oh, Wendy, are you in the UK? Okay, cream. Over the top here. Not quite enough to make it green, but definitely some different color. And now we're gonna use our white. Working on my 2021 calendar by Johanna Bassford. I'm on April. Nice, Deborah. You'll have it all done in no time. Okay, we're just gonna use this white here. Blend it on through. Let's see. Ah, gotcha. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. She's given up and has now jumped to the bed. We'll see if she lays down. She has settled but is now twitching her tail annoyingly. Well, not annoying like annoying me, like she's annoyed with me. All right, here we go. All right, now I need to get, let's see, what do I want? Indian red, I think. Or India red, not Indian. India red. I wish real life had a warp whistle like in Mario. I'd warp out of 2020. Yeah, I'm with you there, Boots. Nice, Edwig. Patty, I did spend a lot of my childhood on a farm. I love animals, never afraid of animal except for centipedes. Centipedes? I mean, is it because of all their legs? Okay, India red. Or is it caterpillars in general, or specifically just centipedes? Sounds good, Joanna. Have a great night. I suppose with all those legs, they'd be the very definition of a creepy crawly. Okay. I'm going to grab our Prussian blue again. Because of the baby shark again? That's hilarious. They just creep me out. That's fair. That's fair. Well, I would do the ALEXA play baby shark, but I'm not going to do that this late at night because it would probably work and then somebody would probably get woken up and then get really upset. So I will not do that. Never an animal I didn't like except for a goose that chased me while my mother and Nana laughed. Oh no! Aww. I don't think if there's any animals I don't like. I mean, of course there's, you know, insects and stuff, but animals in general? I guess snakes. I got bit by a snake when I was a kid. I mean, I don't run from them. I mean, like, if I'm at a zoo, I'm not gonna freak out or anything. I definitely don't want to hold one. Give you the shivers. All right, chickens, really? What is it about chickens? All right, Thalo Blue. Oh, then you probably didn't really enjoy our conversation in Discord when I shared that Twitch link for the chicken farm that's like live all the time. Hi, Wheezy. Welcome, welcome. Would rather pet a snake than deal with freaking squirrels around here. See, squirrels are kind of cute. The kids really enjoy them. They like leaving acorns out specifically for them. However, they were a lot less cute when they figured out how to get into my bird feeder, and then I had to get a bird feeder specifically that like had a cage that would shut when the weight of the squirrel came on it. Funny thing is it wasn't heavy enough to shut when a mouse got on it. I don't care for alligators or crocodiles. I could see that. I mean, there's if I was near one, I would definitely be nervous. I mean, any animal that you know is a potential threat to my existence, you know, I'm gonna feel nervous around. But it's not like I watch a show about them. I'm using light phthalo blue. It's not like I watch a show about them and I'm just like, ah, you know. I'm more that way when it comes to like creepy crawly insects. Chickens peck the heck out of your hands when you try to get eggs. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'm blaming a guy planning to climb Everest this year. First time he tried 17 oh no. Oh no, Patty. All right, just gonna Add a little bit of this light phthalo blue. We'll add our cream again. There's no such thing as a squirrel-proof bird feeder? No, this one was. So we had it hung on a pole from the wall, and it hung in front of our window. We're using cream again. And so for them to get, I'll have to find the pictures of it, because I have some pictures of them like doing acrobatics to get to it. So they would scale across the pole, and they would hang upside down, and they would eat out of there. But the way that this one worked is that when they grabbed onto it to try and reach it, the cage would lower, and because they couldn't get up to it from the bottom and they had to hang there, yeah, they had no way of getting to it. So this one successfully, you know, they kept trying, of course, but this one successfully kept the squirrels away. It just didn't keep the mice away. I love all animals except toads. I'd be happy if they didn't exist. Toads? Interesting. I have a friend that has a pet squirrel, fuzzy tail rat. I actually had a pet rat at one point. Wanting to throw something at him. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Okay, we're gonna use our white again. That's so funny. Well, we have loads of trees here that drop acorns, so all the squirrels that live around here are pretty tubby. To be sure, they are some well-fed squirrels. Okay. I feed the squirrels and birds. It helps keep them separate. Oh, I didn't think about that. But there are 26 mice. Oh. What are cane toads? Are they like really big? Are they poisonous or are they just Australian toads? I'll have to look them up. Let's see, I drug that dark color down into it. A little bit more than I wanted to. Oh gosh, Sherry. Fox took care of most of the squirrels around my house. Oh, they're venomous. Okay, okay. Are they like brightly colored or anything? All right, now we're gonna do the little tops of these. I wanna grab Delft Blue. Delft Blue. Okay, oh no, that's dark indigo. We want Delft Blue. Let's see, that's Helio Blue Reddish. Where is Delft Blue? That's mauve. Should be next to mauve. Delft Blue. Okay, here we go. Delft Blue. And then we're going to grab Purple Violet. I feel like that's kind of a... Is it purple and violet? They're both a purple. I don't know. As an artist, I probably shouldn't say that. Okay, and then we're going to grab Manganese Violet. Manganese Violet. Okay, and then we'll grab Salmon. Salmon, here we go. Let's see. I have a little toad that come out every night. I scratch his forehead. Oh, father-in-law paints hot sauce on surfaces to make them squirrel-free. Yes, if you put like cayenne pepper in your bird seed, it will deter the squirrels, and the birds don't mind it. My cat declawed cat catches my declawed cat catches mice. He's so careful not to hurt them, so now I have to get old-fashioned traps to get rid of them. Oh no! He's an evil genius. I would think so, Deborah. I would think so. The birds just don't have the taste buds for it to bother them. All right, so we're going to start with Delft Blue. I know I'm like totally going like off book as to what these would maybe need to be colored, but it's the joy of kind of coloring on your own. You don't have to, you know, color these, you know, red or yellow or whatever color they're supposed to be. I don't even think I really fashioned them after any like exact mushrooms. I just kind of drew mushrooms I saw in my head. Hedwig, I am using Faber-Castell Polychromos, but if there's a bit of a confusion, I'm also using a Prismacolor white to help kind of tone down some of the colors, and then I'm also using a Caran d'Ache Luminance blender to help burnish my colors. But mainly I'm using Faber-Castell. It is, Wendy. Yes, this one you can find in my... Let's turn that down. You can find this one in my Etsy store. I drew it for Spooktober, and it is on sale right now. So it should be for the entire month of October. So you can find that one there. I get a little bit of glare from the light. But yeah, this one is in my Etsy store. And you can just type exclamation point Etsy for this page. Ev is the next Disney princess. Done. Yes, I vote that. I love to feed squirrels here in Vancouver. We have the cutest little black squirrels. Aww. There is a woman on Instagram. I think it's Van Gogh the Chippy, I think is her Instagram account. And she feeds like wild chipmunks in her backyard. And they're so funny. Thanks, Shannon. Okay, let's see. Next is Purple Violet. Had a great mouser. He never ate them, just crunched them up, made them squishy. Ew, no, gross, 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 gross. When I was growing up, I had a cat, and she was specifically my cat. We're using Purple Violet. She knew she was my cat, and I know she knows she was my cat because... you know, being the teenager that I was, I had a tendency to leave clothes on my floor and whatnot. And I remember I was cleaning up my room one time, and I lifted my robe off the floor, which happened to be at the foot of my bed. And there under my robe, the night before, she had left me a dead mouse at the foot of my bed. It was then I knew that she had chosen me as her human, because she left me a gift of a dead mouse. Oh my gosh, Ev. Sounds good, Alex. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, Manganese Violet. Enjoy Oregon for me, Alex. I miss it. Okay, Manganese Violet. And we're gonna grab Salmon. Wait, you don't like butterflies, Kenny? Oh, no, you're talking about the mouser. Okay, right. I gotta catch up, sorry. I was like, what do you mean? It's a butterfly. All right, we're gonna use the white now. Okay. Now I'm doing my best not to drag too much of the purple over into the pink because I don't want to lose that pink. There we go. Just kind of smoothing that out. Sounds good, Kenny. My sister cat brings headless rabbits in the door. Oh, gross. I love butterflies. Okay, just checking. Yeah, see, I was like, wait a minute, what? Okay, let's see. Let's grab our Caput Mortem. Okay, and then let's grab our blender. Do you think it's possible to have a printer paper that's too toothy? Oh, I'm sure there is a paper out there that's too toothy. I don't know what it is, but yes, I think it's possible. Something like even construction paper, like that's super toothy, but that's also a little rough. I was a little girl, there was a robin that would sit on the crossbar of my swing set while I was singing. Aww. Sounds good, Patty. Have a great night. Thank you for hanging out. Nesting in between my storm window inside the... Oh, that's so nice, Ev. That was probably really nice to watch. Part of me wants to get one of those little bird nests that you can suction to the window so you can watch on the other side. But our cats would probably freak them out. And also, I'm not quite sure if it would, you know, keep it from falling off the window. I'd be concerned about that. I wouldn't want to, you know, like hurt the babies if they were in there. All right, so now we're going to use dark sepia here. Okay. Just a little bit there. The base. And then a little bit here at the base. Okay. Then we're going to use Compot Mortem over the top of that. Real light towards the middle. Okay, and then we're going to grab beige red. Okay. Oh, I'm sure they're probably teeny tiny. I thought about writing a children's book about Kelly. Oh, you should, Deborah. All right, so beige red. That would be so sweet. Okay, then we're going to use our white. Okay, and then I want to grab, what is it I want? Let's grab permanent green olive. Just a bit there. Here we are. All right, now I want our Posca pen. That's the black one. That's not what I want. I want white. Here we are. Okay. And we're going to add some little white dots here. Okay. And some here. Posca is so wonderful. If you don't have a Posca pen, you should get a Posca pen. I don't know if I have a command for Posca. If I don't, I should make one. Exclamation point Posca. Oh, that was out of frame. Sorry about that. All right, well, let's zoom out, shall we? See how things are looking. Gosh, that glare is... Oh no, don't sweep white. There we go. There we go. I feel like we didn't get much done, but I mean, we got these leaves done. We got the mushrooms. We got these. So this leaf is going to use the same color as this. This leaf is the same here. This pumpkin will be the same color here. I'm going to try and get this done during this week so we can move on to the rest of the stuff. We might do... I was thinking one, but I want to do this mouse with you also. So I'm thinking... Thanks, Shannon. I do, Boots. Yes, I love Rachel Reiner. Actually, she sent a copy of the artist edition to me. I also have her Desert Wonderlands, but she also has another fantastic book out. The Color Workshop book. Rachel Reiner is absolutely wonderful. If you haven't checked it out yet, you should. Yeah, looking at this now, 2 more streams for this. So we will finish, we're going to stream on Friday, and then we'll stream on Monday again. And then we should be done. We should be done with it. I will get the rest of this pumpkin, like it's just this stuff here. What we've done already, I'll just fill that in so we have that filled in, and I'll get this leaf done, and this leaf, and this tiny mushroom here. Everything else we'll continue to work on. But yeah, I'm thinking 2 more streams with this, and it should be done. I'm stuck on how to color in Botanical Wonderland, just because of the different shapes and stuff. Boots, let me see if I can pull up a page. Actually, here. Instead of that, let's do... Hang on, let me see if I can find it real quick. All right. Go to... Let's see, where's my stream? Boots, go to my website, type in !website. Okay. Go there, and on the front page, it's just emilyillustrator.com in the project section. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. If you go down to the bottom, you'll see Rachel Reiner illustrations colored by Emily Illustrator. The botanical ones, like I have a couple faces of hers that I've done in there. I think I've got 2 botanical ones that are more abstract. So the one on the left, the first one, pretty sure I did Prismacolors with that. The one on the right, I want to say I did watercolor with that one. And then I think I have another one on my Instagram where I did art markers, the Everblends. But yes, so go to my website, mostly because you'd probably have to search a while in my Instagram to find it. But just go to my website, the main page, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and those are my Rachel Reinhardt ones that I have colored. And that might give you a little bit of an idea. And I really, if you need to, you could always type in like hashtag botanical wonderlands or Rachel Reinhardt, and that might be able to pull up something for you also. I like looking for actual flowers to make them realistic, but it doesn't work with her. No, she definitely does more abstract boots. I mean, for anybody that's curious what Boots is talking about, so this is Rachel Reinhardt's Desert Wonderlands. Botanical Wonderlands is a little bit different, but my book is in a drawer here. But she does a lot of like this. It's not soup like you could, like this is a little bit more realistic, but she definitely has a bit more abstract shapes that aren't necessarily meant for hyperrealism. We did this one on stream. Probably find that one somewhere. The one page actually left in the book. I'm actually surprised it's in the book. But yeah, she definitely does like it's still recognizable, but she definitely does more abstract style. I should really color more of her stuff. It's nice sharing. I like it a lot. But see, even if you get her color workshop book, in the back, she's got stuff for you to color as well. So this, you could do something a bit more realistic. Bye to everyone that's leaving. But yeah, it's definitely recognizable as her style for sure. And then this book might be handy too, because she shows you how to color a lot of things. But again, the hyper realistic things doesn't necessarily work in her stuff. Can you do a page in Botanical Wonderland sometime? Sure. Yeah. Oh, here's that one that I colored there. But yeah, so she has a lot of stuff in there. But yeah, we could do that. We could put that on the list. I'll be looking for something fresh to do when we're all done with the Pumpkin Fairy House. I don't plan on doing necessarily Halloween stuff all through October. Once we're done with this page, we'll probably move on to something different. So we could definitely put Rachel Reinhardt on the list for sure. I'll have to look and see what artist edition stuff I have left, because it's just the artist edition that I have, not that. But we have so many other more tools now than we had when we were coloring her before. But yeah, so I'm thinking two more streams for this page, and we should be done, and then we will move on to something new. So with that, let's see. Ev, thank you for your super chat. Michelle, thank you for yours. And Rosalind, thank you for yours. You're all so amazing. And the Madam Ina, I did not see your you subscribed 17 minutes ago. Thank you for subscribing. But yeah, so we're gonna go for now. We'll be live again on Friday. Thank you again to everybody who joined me at the beginning to wish Shannon a happy birthday, because it's her birthday today. Happy birthday. Okay, I'm gonna sing you a special song that's just for you. Okay, Shannon, are you ready? Are you ready? Cause it's gonna be quick. It's a super special song. You've probably heard it before. All right, you ready? Oh wait, we gotta turn the music for this one. Gotta turn it down. Okay, ready? This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Cha cha cha. Jazz hands. I will, Evelyn. I am gonna go check the mail tomorrow. I'm excited to see what it is. All right. So everyone, have a great rest of your week. Please stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see you on Friday. Okay. Thanks everyone for hanging out, and have a great rest of your week. All right. Bye.